Okay guys, look what we got today. A nice little Stihl chainsaw. But what kind is it? Let's check it out. Oh, there it is. A little Stihl 011 AV that my buddy Visser, I guess he got it from one of his buddies. It's been sitting around for a few years and hasn't run, so it sort of needs to be gone through and checked out and get it running basically. So let's check it out and see what we got. Okay guys, here's the little Stihl 011. I love these little saws. They're good little saws. They got a lot of power for their size. They're sort of old school, but yeah, these are a good one. I've got one too, and they run good. So let's take a look at it and see what we got. Let's see what it feels like first. Hold on. It's a little stiff. That's interesting. So let's just go ahead and break it down. So yeah, see the top cover has the choke built into it. Sort of interesting, huh? See that? You just flip it and it goes up and then down. And then they got a little felt type air filter. Little carburetor. Let's see what the fuel lines look like. They're not too bad. Let's take the bar and chain off this thing. Look at the chain. The chain is garbage. It's gonzo. Chain is gone. Oh wow, that's the big nut. I like how they put the big nut on there for the bar. So yeah, we'll break this bad boy down, blow her out, blow all the sawdust out of it. And yeah, see they got a chain brake. Ew, dirty, look at that. Dirty and nice little roll sprocket tip bar. Looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Chains, junk. And it's that funky safety chain too. We'll get a new one for that. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. Lots of sawdust and crap in there. Man. And then yeah, see there's the cylinder. So yeah. Pretty neat little setup on these things. The exhaust, you have to watch out. The exhaust comes loose on the cylinder side, so we'll take the... Oh boy, that thing sounds stiff. It could be just the starter. Let's take the starter off. I always like to take both sides off. Take the flywheel side, starter off, and then take the clutch cover off, and then you can really give the saw a thorough cleaning. Because a lot of these saws have never even been apart since the day they came out the factory. And man, some of them, you take them apart and you can tell. That's for sure. Now I forgot. You have to take the... Oh, that's right, you have to take this screw out too, I'm pretty sure. Oh, jeez. Man, that one was tight in there. So take that screw out. Gotta get this screw out too. Alright. So you gotta take the rear handle off to get the other side off. There we go. Now we can slip her out of there. nice. So yeah, see, she's pretty dirty in there. So we'll give her a good blowout. Yeah, see, here's that. Wow, this one has the... It seems like mine didn't have quite that big of a muffler on it. Huh, interesting. Yeah, look at all that mucky guck in there. Yuck. Ooh, dirty little sucker. See, the little adjuster thing was loose in there. Better get that bad boy back in there. Didn't even have it in the adjuster. What the heck? Very interesting. Okay. This actually looks like it hasn't been used very much. So let's see, what do we want to do now? Let's feel the motor. Oh yeah, she feels okay. Should we pop the muffler off and see what it looks like? Let's take a look. Yeah, the other one that I had, the muffler bolts came loose. It seems like the muffler was different on that one. Looks pretty clean. Okay, let's take a look in there. Can you guys see that? Oh man, that thing still looks like it's brand new. Look at that. Wow. That thing is in premium shape. Nice. Okay, I ain't messing with that. Make sure there's no carbon stuck in the muffler here. She looks pretty clean, actually. Okay, let's put the muffler back on. The piston looks really nice. Well, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the screen. See how she looks. Screen looks good. Oh yeah, this is a low mileage saw here. Look at that, even the little muffler cover says Stihl on it. The little screen cover. Oh, this is gonna be a good runner here. Okay. Always hand start your bolts or your nuts. And then we'll tighten them a little bit with this wrench, but not too tight. Okay. That part looks good. So now, let's grab the starter. This goes in here somehow. Like this. And the starter seems to... let's see how... Ooh. Ooh. That don't sound good. That's why she sounded stiff. So let's take a look at this starter. Ooh. Wow, what is the deal with that? Let's take a look. Yeah, and these starters are weird on these. They just have this little plastic pawl that flips up. See, like that. I wonder if she just needs a little lube. Let's give her some Gibbs. Hey, that feels better. There, that feels good. She was just a little stiff. Okay, now we can put her back together. I think that starter's fine now. Guess what I forgot? I forgot to put this back in there. Damn it! Damn it, Dan. That's okay. Every time you take something apart, you get faster. That's one good thing about screwing up. But see, we got it down now, right? See, we forgot this little guy here. Honestly. Come on, Dan. Let's get it together, son. Okay. Now we can put this thing together. Oh, this is going to be a sweet little saw. I think Visser's going to like this. Another screw here. And this has to get lined up like this. See? Every time you put it together and take it apart, you get faster. Give her a little more of a wipe down. That is just a sweet little saw. Little honey. Okay, so we know everything's clean inside the cylinder. So let's try this. Let's do this next. Instead of fooling around to see if it's got spark, let's just squirt some gas down the carb and see what it does. And this one has a throttle lock, that's good. Oh, come on. What? Should have started by now. Okay, let's see if we got spark. Oh yeah, she got spark. Maybe we just didn't get enough fuel in there. Oh, come on. What is the deal? Huh. give her a little shot of starting fluid. I've had luck the past couple of saws. For some reason, you just got to give them a little something. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, for some reason, these past couple of saws, you just give them a tiny bit of starting fluid and then they want to go. Okay, so next step, let's pop this carb off. Take a look at it. Because it's probably dirty inside. That other one that I had, that other Stihl 011, it wouldn't run because that little tiny filter inside the carburetor was plugged up with sawdust. So we'll take a look and see if this one's that way. See how stiff the diaphragm is on it and stuff. Luckily the carb's pretty easy to get to on this thing. Let's see, what do we got? So that must be, and then take note of which hole the linkage is in. Oh, that's right, it's a cable on these. There. Finally. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. Put her on a towel. I don't know why, but it always looks so much cleaner and nicer if you put it on a towel. Okay. Let's take a look. Yeah, she's a little crunchy. She's a little crunchy, but I think I have a kit for one of these. See how stiff that is? Ooh, crunchy. Old gas. Let's give her a little spray out. Now, let's see if I got a kit for this thing. Oh. Is this our guy? Looks pretty darn close. Okay, let's look at the other side. See what it looks like. Looks pretty clean. The screen looks pretty clean. Nice. Okay. So she's ready to go. Let's put this bad boy back. Okay, carburetor's back on. Let's see what it looks like in the fuel tank. Nice and dry. Let's fuel her up. Oh, oh. Let's see if she's got any oil. Yeah, she's got a little bit. Let's put a little more in there. See if the oiler works. That's one thing I gotta fix on mine. The oiler doesn't work. So hopefully this one does. We'll be fixing both of them. Okay. So let's see if this thing runs. You ready? Give her a little drink. Let's see where we're at with the carburetor adjustments on this thing. Whoops. Too much. The oiler works. That's good. Up a little bit. Woo! There she is. She runs. Now we'll see if we can get a bar and chain for it. Or not a bar and chain, but a chain anyways. Let's see how she starts up again. Oh yeah, she's a little ripper. Okay, I'll get a new chain for her. We'll clean out this air filter, then we'll see how she cuts. Okay guys, I got this saw all ready. Got the carburetor tuned. I actually had a decent chain for it that I threw on it that was fairly sharp. I gave it a little quick sharpening, so it's got another sharpening left on it, so we'll throw that on there, and Visser can get another chain for it later if he wants to, but this one will work. This one will work. So let's try it out, see how she does. Woo! She's a little honey. Okay, there you go, Visser. She's ready for service. Nice little Stihl 011 chainsaw. She's oiling good too, that's good. Yeah, mine, the oiler quit working, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, she's a good little saw. We'll put a new chain on it. That one's not the greatest. Let's see if she starts up. little honey. All right, another one ready for work.